On March 9th, 1997, the rapper Notorious B.I.G. was shot and killed in Los Angeles at only 24 years old. The case remains a mystery to this day, but a mobile app hopes to bring new attention to this and other unsolved murders. Amy Paffrath joins us now to talk about the creators behind this immersive tech. Amy, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Melvin. Well, imagine that you could help solve a murder in the comfort of your home by using your phone. That's what the creators of a new app called Crime Door are hoping. It's an augmented reality experience that gives true crime enthusiasts the opportunity to dig deeper into cold cases by going back to the scene of the crime virtually.
Time is a finite resource. Husband and wife Neil and Lauren Mant have spent a lot of theirs together.
We're lucky. I mean, we love each other and love hanging out together. I mean, I'm working with my best friend. Quarantine has been horrible for everybody, but it's been a great time for us because we love being around each other.
The married couple met on Match.com a decade ago and have been working together ever since. They've dedicated their time to many aspects of the entertainment industry. Lauren's a fifth-generation Angelina with a background in health and wellness. Neil is an award-winning industry veteran who's gone from child actor to journalist to television creator. They are now focusing their attention on what Neil says is the next big advancement, AR.
You gotta walk a mile in a man's shoes to understand it, and that's what AR allows.
AR, or augmented reality, allows users to do just that. The couple have spent the past 2 years developing an app called Crime Door in hopes of shedding light on some cold cases.
If you think about a case that's a smaller case, maybe it popped 5 years ago or 10 years ago, and it got a little bit of traction in its community, a few newspaper articles, and maybe a television report. People aren't thinking about that on a national level unless it's been on Dateline or 2020, and they're certainly not even thinking about it on a local level 5 years or 10 years or 20 years later.
At least keep the conversation going, keep it in people's minds.
They sifted through countless news stories and evidence and had a team of detectives helping to create an accurate portrayal of the crime scenes. Neil demonstrated the app in his living room. They say they felt a huge responsibility to get it right for the families of the victims.
You really get a deeper understanding of the case and really the pain that they've gone through. And so it is very powerful to have them as our partner, and it just adds that extra level of detail to each AR door.
It's not to glamorize the murders or simply for entertainment. They think it has huge potential.
So now you can revisit that crime scene with all of the evidence and all the information, and perhaps you see something differently. And we hear from law enforcement that they believe this is going to solve cases.
And Neil says he can't think of a better use of their time.
Who wants to spend 2 years developing a project? You know, it's a long time to be working on this thing. However, we knew it was meaningful. We knew it was going to have an opportunity to engage with people and maybe even solve a crime. So for that matter, we said, well, what's the biggest thing we could ever do in our lives? I think solving a murder would be the biggest thing we could ever do. And so we said, we got to take great care of this.
Using technology to crack a cold case is definitely time well spent.
Crime Door is available now for iPhone and Android. It's free to download, but there is a subscription required to open doors. There are currently more than 600 cases and more being added.
Wow. And Amy, before we will let you go, the creators of the app, they also partnered with families of the victims. Is that right?
Yes, they did. They're committed to helping the families by not only bringing renewed attention to these cases, but also financially. 50% of the profits from the app go directly to the families. But of course, the biggest reward is maybe someone calling in a tip and helping bringing some closure and justice to these families.
Oh yeah, you can only imagine what the healing that lies in that for these families to get that information.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly.
Amy Paffrath, thank you so much as always for bringing us something good on this Tuesday morning.